top inhib is still up, but I just killed that Ezreal, huh? That was interesting. But I didn't realize that he would just die like that. What? Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Zoe mid into a Yasuo. Definitely pretty frustrating matchup, definitely not enjoyable, but we're going to be doing something a little bit different because I kind of see that for some reason Lichbane and Gunblade both are like super good on Zoe right now. And I'm guessing that the Gunblade might be only okay because of a few things. It already gives you 80 AP, so like that's like not a bad stat, right? But besides that, it gives you some AD, and Zoe does auto attack, so it's not completely wasted. It does slow people down. I imagine that the healing from the sustain isn't that bad either. I do think that you could probably do a lot more with other builds, but it has its own set of like probably pretty nice uses because of being able to utilize it in such a way to probably like sustain yourself in lane while also having like an easy way of just like slowing them and then going afterwards. So we'll see if maybe I can try it out. And then with Lichbane, of course, we're trying to like utilize auto attacks, right? So another thing that's just all about making myself stronger again, with just dueling through doing the short trades. Of course, you could like do long trades too and like hit them from far away, but in my case, I feel like it's not really worth it. I really want that cannon. Make sure that I get it. He did use Wind Wall pretty recently. How you win versus the Yasuo matchup is you kind of just like never ever use bubble unless they use Wind Wall. So like I just let him jump on me and didn't care because the only thing that matters is just make sure that... Dude, why am I not able... Oh, because I already put down vision. What am I talking about? Oh, he's just dead. So anyways, he used Wind Wall recently, and Wind Wall is a very, very, very long cooldown. It's like 20-something seconds. So if I just run into the wave and start fighting him when he's a little bit chunked and just ignite him, he can't just run away because that would set up my Q too easily, or run away because it would also set up my E. And because of that, he went into the wave, but if I like time it correctly when he jumps on us, I can kind of use my bubble between the minions and hope that it lands, and if it does, it will kill him. Otherwise, we're just going for, like, auto attack trades, because with Zoe, every single time we use an ability, our next auto attack is empowered. Also, using an ability causes this Spell Thief thing to proc, and that's obviously very, very powerful, too. We'll start building our Hextech Alternator, because this goes into the Gunblade. And then, yeah, we are on our way to having this completed, hopefully pretty early on. The gold cost is 250 more. I also can't kind of use my bubble frequently with this type of build because I will kind of make myself run out of mana, but you do get mana per level with champions, and if the game, you know, goes until like mid-game and stuff, I might have a big enough mana pool that I can start spamming a little bit more frequently again. Just gonna auto-attack this a little bit. Sometimes you can like try to go for a predict, but it's usually not gonna work out. So I tried it once there. I'm probably not going to try it again because clearly his reaction speed is good enough. I like testing them, though, because sometimes they aren't good reaction speed-wise and can get punished. So I predicted that he was going to flash on me because I was one auto attack, or Q, I should say. I was one Q from death. Because he has Ignite. So he wanted to Q me, and I flashed, but I didn't flash immediately because it's risky to do what I just did. But technically, if you can just read your opponent's like movement, you can kind of predict what they're gonna do. And then you just have to like think about it. If I was Yasuo, when would I flash Q? And I just put myself like almost like I'm no longer Zoe. I am now Yasuo. And I'll just press my button as if I'm the Yasuo player, but at the same timing. Because if we time it perfectly, it's not from reaction anymore. I'm anticipating it and like getting ready to predict it. And then something like that can happen where suddenly I flash at the same exact timing he did. It didn't hit me. And now he's screwed because his Q didn't land and he went underneath turret. So his whole entire plan just got completely ruined from my flash. We'll just auto attack him once, get his shield, I guess. Fiddlesticks might be level 6. It says that he's 5 though. He could have maybe done some camps recently though. I'm just gonna rotate top, but I honestly don't know if I can really help out too much here because that guy is just maybe gonna dive you. Holy crap, he is just going crazy. Okay. Do you want me to collect this wave? Yeah, I'm just trying to make it so it, like, trims a little bit. What? Is that not good? The thing is that this is still slow pushing, no? His wave was too big, so it was gonna push too quickly and crash. So I'm trying to make it so it pushes just a little bit slower, but still pushes. I swear it is still pushing towards him. He didn't even miss cannon. I had to do that, but he question marked me. I don't know why. I, like, perfectly set it up, did I not? Oh, well. We almost have the Gunblade. Damn, I am so overleveled. Holy crap. Oof. I kind of went straight into the tornado there and damaged myself kind of bad. That's right, though. If I landed bubble on him from this HP, I guess he would die, but what are the chances of that? He might die to ignite here, unless he levels up in the middle of this wave. I'm surprised that I was in turret aggro there. They still have this Fiddlesticks, but he did use ultimate pretty recently, bot lane apparently. Landed bubble onto him. I used my auto attack before I used bubble to trigger his shield. Although I guess that didn't really matter in the end because my bubble would have triggered the shield too. And yeah, we got a little solo kill. Yeah, the build path for Gunblade is honestly not so bad that you are like just completely wasting all of your buys. Thankfully, it builds out of a bunch of amp tomes, and honestly, amp tomes are good for so many different types of builds, and it's very convenient. Like, for instance, one thing that I recently did a video on was like Echo and that new item. That build path sucks. Having to literally wait for a blasting wand feels so strange on Echo because usually you almost always want to do your first reset mid lane with only like 350 gold or so. So you usually can't have, like, what do you even buy? You can't even like build. Oh yeah, also my auto attacks are able to one-shot that. That's crazy. Anyways. Just sucks that you can't buy any AP item. We'll throw out bubble, but I had a feeling he'd probably defend it like that. We'll just hit him with one more Q. Damage delta is still pretty good onto him. This says 250 damage when I activate it. It has a 1-minute cooldown. Wow, that actually hit him from so far away. Tiny trade onto him. There's a chance that, oh, never mind. We see where Fiddlesticks is. We're okay. I'm just gonna Gunblade proc him just because, why not? I mean, I can get him so low that he doesn't want to stay in this lane for sure. And then also, now I'm gonna be able to sustain myself a little bit and get back to, like, full HP again. Yeah, I mean, Zoe is able to do auto attack trades so frequently. Your champion just is very good at that type of thing. I will say, though, The cooldown being 1 full minute does feel kind of awkward, though. Okay, well, that guy died. Probably did a pretty good auto attack trade. He finally made a huge mistake with, like, not using his wind wall fast enough. One thing that I mentioned earlier is, like, don't use bubble until after they use wind wall, and I've done that for most of the game, right? I rarely have been ever using it. So if you suddenly change it up and then use your bubble instead when they're going aggressive, it sometimes catches them off guard because they don't expect you to do it because you haven't been all game. Swapping up your game plans occasionally is pretty good to do. So Lichbane is next. In fact, I probably should just build this Blasting Wand. And we also have our quest already completed. Bot lane's like kind of doing... Everybody's doing all right except for mid. I'm the only one doing like very, very, very pop-off moment right now. I feel like this Yasuo is not strong enough to fight my Kha'Zix. Huh, I actually hit that. I have Gunblade. Nice flash, W. Why did he use his summoners like that? He flashed over and then just stood still while pressing W, didn't even walk forward. We see Fiddlesticks' bot side. I'm gonna try to rotate down to help, but this seems kind of bad. Also, it looks like Fiddlesticks is just walking in. I don't know if this aborted, but this could be like super risky. Because does Fiddlesticks have R? Oh. That guy's dead. I ignited him. That guy's dead. I had to burn my flash, though, to do it, which kind of sucks. Losing my real flash is always a downside, because even getting fed on Zoe, honestly, is not supposed to be difficult. This champion is really ridiculous at getting fed. The hard part is usually winning the game on it, and one single death could change the outcome in such a massive way when you're worth 1,000 gold and the enemy team like maybe has a team comp that can deal with Zoe. Just giving them like a single kill just like completely shifts it to them winning. I don't know. It has happened very frequently. That's why using flash, sometimes you might see me like have an opportunity to get a kill if I'm already fed, but I just won't do it because it could be just a little bit too risky. Anyways, I'm just going to shove out bot lane because it looks like this fighting is just not something I want to be a part of. I'm just going to auto-attack this once. I don't think that I want to continue going. I'm honestly wanting to go buy my item. Lichbane will be in our future. Misfortune somehow got caught again. Not really sure how. At least I base so I can like go try to defend mid. Whoa. Well, unlucky, dude. These guys are kind of dominating you guys, huh? There is a redemption on the ground that would be sick to have. Kind of want it. Even if it means that I get chunked afterwards. I probably can't even defend against this either. These guys are kind of a pair that is not possible to go versus. There goes my 1k. Fiddlesticks doesn't die. Game state is basically now, I would say, in a pretty bad losing position after that. Definitely. Just because I don't really trust bot lane so far with what I've seen, that they're going to have too much of a use. But hey, I could be wrong. I hope that the next time that we fight as a team, that they can make something happen. Because I really do think that this game's going to start getting really challenging soon. They have two split pushers. I don't feel like our champions are very good at dealing with split push. The Zillion seems to be able to like stop any type of play that our bot lane can do, and will probably be able to stop my gameplay as well. I kind of wasted my Gunblade. I didn't really need to use it. Whoops. At least we have our Lichbane, though. Yeah, they're just gonna die mid. I mean, they just kind of non-stop do really stupid fights, so we're just gonna have to watch them die, really. Not much that we can really do about it. In fact, I'll just stick around bot and just continue shoving at this point. There's probably no reason to even try to defend mid. Surprised I missed. I killed him with Gunblade, that was funny. I guess my auto attack trades just started dealing too much for him to handle, because he did have a full Bork there, and honestly, Bork Spike is pretty strong for Yasuo. Despite him having this many deaths, he still has items that deal pretty good damage, and usually when I play Zoe and play against something like that, it can get kind of difficult to face somebody like that. My team was able to successfully kill everybody. That's huge, dude. And I got to just shove out bot lane now? For free? Without anybody contesting me? And take a base? My buy is going to be way better now. So, it's going well. I would say that the next item, you could still technically go Ludens if you really wanted to, if you really feel like you need the mana. I'm going to just not do that and just continue buying other items like a Shadow Flame or something, just to make myself strong again. Doesn't really seem like anything is going to be breaking out here anytime soon. If I land a crazy bubble onto Ezreal, that would be nuts. I gunbladed him to slow him down. He has Proto Bolt? Seriously? That guy's almost dead. I gotta leave though, because Tryndamere will kill me. That guy's almost dead, but it's not gonna be enough. That guy got caught out. If I did a flash auto attack, I would have killed him, but honestly, I didn't think that I had the range there. Not a bad fight, though. We also do have quite a bit of sustain for ourselves, too. I should have been able to catch the Fiddlesticks for sure. I kind of got scared that Fiddlesticks was going to get us if I continued going forward. That's why I decided to run away instead and just have them chase us, because I feel like that's just a better opportunity for a turnaround play. Not bad. The amount of damage that this Gunblade does is kind of good. I mean, it does 322. It's a lot. It's more than my Lichbane by quite a bit. Of course, it only could be used once, unlike Lichbane I could keep on using, but still. Wow, that doesn't land? Bummer. Nah, there's no way to catch that guy. I need to go top. This was like a waste of time. Oh, there was no reason not to just stop this Tryndamere from shoving, because he honestly shoves so freaking fast that by the time that we get there, it's probably already... Oh, wait. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been killing turrets kind of quickly recently, and I've been thinking that they die faster than they do, huh? There's a Fiddlesticks probably in this area, so that's why I'm not over-chasing. We didn't really see where he went last. I'll just use this plant. Too spooked about it. I would love to probably do Dragon, but if we do Dragon, they might try to rush Baron, and that would be bad. I don't know if Fiddlesticks is somehow behind us right now. Or, like, trying to bait. Oh, we found him. Bubble landed. Just used his own flash against him. I figure that taking out one of their best members is worth it, even if it means that I have to burn my flash. Very good control of the game so far. Still feel like the auto attack damage that I get with this type of build is kind of nuts. Huh! Wow, I can't believe that didn't land. If I landed that Q there, he probably would have died. I do have my item in base. We also have the Empowered Recall once again. Get back on the map very quickly. Shadow Flame is completed, so now what's really convenient about this is that when people get low, I can just press, like, Q, do a Lichbane proc plus this, and all of those things combined is just going to make it so it does the percent bonus damage from my Shadow Flame and kill them even easier. Very good for, like, dueling power. That Rumble Zhonya's is honestly going crazy. That guy's just dead. We don't have to do anything. Am I gonna walk into somebody? That bubble might hit. No, he didn't. That's okay though. Still looks like a win. Let's just go for this instead of anything else. I cannot go for that. That is too risky. I thought about it though. The turret kind of felt like it was already ramped up, and the amount of damage that it does is just too much. I was trying to sustain myself a little bit just to see how much I would actually get from everything, but MF is kind of just dealing too much. The minions just killing them all. We heal for like 40 or something each. Like, okay. Getting to full HP definitely is not really too feasible, but... Huh. Wow, okay. I guess that kind of worked. I used my Gunblade proc too, so he just got one shot. The Lichbane, or not the Lichbane, the Gunblade tech. It is Lichbane too, I guess. Does not feel bad. Is there anything for me to really do right now? Will I get caught if I go top? You know, I feel like I could have been chased there, and I'm kind of grateful that they did not, because I saw Zillion was nearby, and Zillion chase potential is not really too balanced to go versus. He usually can chase you down all the way. I'm going to sell my Dorans just to be able to buy another Needless. In some cases, I don't do it, but in this case, I feel like it's worth it. Just depends. Because technically, I still have another item slot, so when I finish this decap, I could have had a Doran's, and that would be more effective, but this is an immediate spike, and I do kind of want to win probably quickly. We don't need a scale. If I cared about scaling, I'd probably hold on to the Doran's and just hope that I can just buy the death cap eventually. I don't really know what's going on over there, but this Kha'Zix was going pretty hard on them. I should probably just shove in bot lane and just try to help out with getting more control than just one lane, because they do have a Fiddlesticks, and he could turn around the entire game with, like, one big ultimate. At this point, we're already winning, and we should win. You can think about, like, how does the enemy team win, and I would say that it usually is going to be Ezreal popping off, Zilean finding a pick, or Fiddlesticks getting a crazy playoff. That's really the only outcomes. There isn't really anything else. There's no way Yasuo is very influential, and there's no way Tryndamere is either, and his split push isn't working either. Every single time he goes split push, it doesn't do anything. There is a dragon, and it's literally our soul. Oh. Very awkward. Aw, dang, I'm sorry, I messed that up. Made sure to get those guys, though. Okay, we did not go for Soul still. I don't know if that matters or not. I mean, there's only Yasuo and Tryndamere. Tryndamere is doing that, so Yasuo's the only one here. I could maybe take a turret. You should have helped me. Oh well. I might have just killed him with only auto attacks and nothing else, maybe? 40. Oh well. It's time for me to head out. I tried. Rumble was able to stop them from taking it, so we did not lose the soul. Probably one of Banshees or Azanya's to keep myself alive. Guys. I know that the Tryndamere is, like, annoying and stuff, but we probably should not be focusing him in such a way that we're just not going straight to the more important objective here. This Kha'Zix is just brainlessly chasing for some reason. To the point that you die, huh? I mean, you kind of deserve this death for, playing so poorly there. Whatever. We lost the dragon because the team just decided to chase. Maybe they just rely on me to do the carrying. Like, Galio also shouldn't be dying, but whatever. I guess we'll just, like, wait for Baron at this point, because there's really nothing we can do without our teammates being alive. I don't think that we can just bum rush it and just win. It's smarter to just be patient. Let's just go Zanya's. This game is so losable. It is crazy how losable this is. The Ezreal is honestly so fed, too. There is no reason to ever give soul. It's so wild. Oh, that's actually something I can clear. Neat. What? Did you just... Okay, I got the blue buff. I'm not sure why Kha'Zix left the blue like that. It's fine. At least I was still able to get it. Just be patient and just wait for our objective. There's really no reason to overextend. Kha'Zix is going for a play. It didn't really work. Just do the Baron. Very simple. do the Baron. Please no throw from not doing Baron. There is a ward in there that nobody cleared. The MF should be doing the Baron instead of me. I'm not that good at doing Barons, really. I'm just okay. Our vision control is kind of meh, but it looks like we probably will get it regardless. Then we should just focus on holding bot side vision and just getting a steady stream of an area that we know that Fiddlesticks can't be in as safety, and then just trying to play from there. Definitely dead. Nice, at least Kha'Zix was able to kill that guy. I know I didn't use Zanya's or anything, but if I used it, I'm pretty sure I was dead regardless. Could have maybe just stalled some time, though, instead. I expected to be safe from the area that I was in because Kha'Zix was in their jungle, but Tryndamere kind of came from bot side river, and that kind of sucked because of that. It's good that the team is still securing some kills afterwards, because these kills can be very influential since death timers are starting to get kind of long, and I really want to be using our neutral objective buffs and or things that we get to our advantage. Like, this Yasuo is going so deep when a couple of them are dead already. That's another huge kill. Well played. Galio is kind of almost dead. The cannons are destroying this turret, so finally this will break, so we have another open inhib to take. Top inhib is still up, but I just killed that Ezreal, huh? That was interesting. I did use my Gunblade on him, but I didn't realize that he would just die like that. What? Oh, I couldn't Zanya's. I still can't Zanya's. I got 100 to 0'd from a single flash. That's okay, though. We still win. We better win. Come on, guys. Just end it. No more fun. I've been trying to end for quite some time now, and it feels like everybody cares more about just, like, goofing off than actually going for the win. I'm not even trying to goof off either. I'm literally genuinely trying to kill. Crap, he's 1 in 14. It's a spike. He's on the board too. There goes probably Dragon again, so no soul for us once again. Still losable. Definitely way less losable than earlier, I guess. Actually, it's probably about even. I mean, all it takes is just one single team fight for them to end. Not gonna lie. I don't have a blue pot just yet. I do have flash for next team fight. Fiddlesticks uses flash to kill me, which is huge. Bro has 3 items. Our control is absolutely terrible right now, and it would be very good to just only go where, like, this Gallia goes, because if he gets caught, it's fine. Won't really do anything. Baron is up in 2 minutes, so I feel like the best thing to do is actually control topside to have the best opportunity of being ready for the Baron take. But could be a bit challenging to control topside with everybody not being here. Hmm. I'm gonna greed to try to win. Okay, well, I'll just win through going mid. Because everybody went bot on the opposing side, and I had an opportunity to just run down mid to end it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the Gunblade Zoe tech that seems to be alright. I don't know if it necessarily is super broken, but it seems okay to me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Zoe in Arena. We are starting off with only really one thing that's good for Zoe. I'm going to reroll one time just to see if I got anything else. We're just going to take Eureka because there's nothing else good, which just gives us ability haste based off of how much AP we have. So we do want to have really high AP, so then we have a ton of ability haste. This is definitely one that during like level 1 is completely freaking just not good. I mean, it gives me 17 ability haste right now. That's pretty useless, but it will get better as the game continues. We're playing versus a Fizz with one of the best things in the entire game, which is 300 ability haste on his dash moves, which is his Q and his E. So the chances of us winning this are basically impossible, I would say. But you know what? I'm gonna try anyways, so might as well attempt it. I mean, Swain even has raid boss, so at least I got a bubble onto him. I'm trying to kill him. One single hit would have killed him, but sadly, I mean, I just don't have as many abilities as him. But overall, I mean, it seems kind of okay. Because with him being so low, maybe there's a chance that I can get rezzed, and then... we're probably never going to win, but killing the Fizz would be nice if we can get that 250 bonus gold. So that's really what I'm hoping for. Oh, no, he's not even gonna... Oh, nice, he did. Okay, plus 250. Yeah, there's no way to win, but that's okay. We got what we wanted, which is just 250 gold. I honestly thought we were gonna lose harder than we did, too. Wait a second. We won, only because we were able to outplant them. Dude, you're nuts. Well played. Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to the fire, you either can win through rezzing your ally, or you can win through, obviously just trying to get to the other side of the map where there's a plant to take to heal yourself, because the damage ramps up very quickly. Okay, so everybody is going to be able to buy prismatics easier. Probably not the most effective thing for my champion. I honestly would like to get talisman this game because getting really high AP amounts without augments that are towards AP usually isn't that easy, but I can get a ridiculous amount of AP through talisman if I get a good roll, because sometimes I might roll like 250 AP, and that's way better, because death cap even just like, it only gives you 65 plus 30%. The other ways of getting like really high AP would be getting like an augment like adapt, which makes it so AD turns into AP, and utilizing that. So yeah, we'll see. I guess Diamond Tip Spear could also be okay if I was trying to play the like long range game, but she has invulnerability when she casts her ultimate. Bummer. My teammate's definitely dead then immediately. Oh, actually it lived for a while. Managed to kill. I'm sorry I can't res you, but at least we got one kill. Yeah, Nidalee didn't really take something that's that good. Making yourself invulnerable for a single, for 3 seconds or 2 seconds every 8 seconds is okay, but I imagine there's so many better ones for her. Maybe if she utilizes it to perfection, it can be, like, crazy. Otherwise, not too worried about that enemy team, unless they only play for Evelynn. Because Evelynn kind of is a champion that usually gets so strong that she just one-taps you as soon as the round starts, and that's pretty frustrating. Alright, what do we get? I prefer to not use rerolls, so I'll just go Crown, since Crown will give me some safety. These guys both have Dragonheart. I mean, that's not bad for us during this stage of the game, because thankfully Dragonheart just doesn't really give you that many stats during the early game. So it should be pretty easy to beat these guys, I would imagine. Our items are way better than theirs. But that will go crazy later on. They are already losing quite hard, though. I mean, they'd have lost one round already. Maybe the other people that face them will be able to kick them out, because that'd be very nice. How come GP doesn't die? What? I'm actually so confused at how he survived for so long, but, well, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay, so... Xin Zhao is, like, just going in, and what am I supposed to do besides just, like, hit them from far away over and over again? My champion isn't really that good at that type of gameplay, unless I'm built for it, but I'm not. I don't have... I have a defensive tool, and, yeah. Dragonheart. I mean, I'll take Dragonheart for now. It definitely is not that good of an item during early game, but Dragonheart will get better as the game continues. It just gives you all the stats of, like, base stats, and if I can get my AP very high somehow, obviously increasing my AP by a percentage is kind of crazy. I don't know how realistic that is that I can get that. There is another augment selection phase coming up, and I feel like that's going to be a huge indicator of, like, what I can possibly do. This Zed has Infinity Edge and Jewel Gauntlet, so his damage is probably going to be absurd. We do have Crown, though. Aw, I would miss that. But he did still die, and I didn't die somehow, so lucky me. Oh my gosh, and I'm still alive, too. Definitely gonna die here, but I'll try to deal as much damage as I can to him. At least they're both super low. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I think it's still doomed. It seems that Scion's just not dying. The Scion just is wailing on my teammate, and he stayed alive for, felt like, probably 10 seconds there. That's kind of ridiculous. I probably could have just continued running topside and seeing if I could just run away long enough to be able to, like, do something there, but it's very difficult for us to ever win that round, considering the Zed can just all in with his Jewel Gauntlet and just one-shot us. Man. Wait a second. I just got Omnisoul. Yo, wait a second. Omnisoul gives us Dragon Souls, and because we have Dragonheart, we instantly just got a bunch of stats. Of course, my stats still aren't crazy. We're still very early into the game, but I did technically just, also get a bunch of different Dragon Souls that are useful. And what's nice about this is that if you can get all of the Dragon Hearts, the next one, or Dragon Souls, the next one after that is Elder. And obviously Elder's strong. Well, I hope kill her. I know it's not really the easiest for me to be very useful right now with what I have, but I'm trying. my auto attack damage and my Q damage is kind of meh. Good job surviving, bro. We're very, very fortunate that we were able to, Oh, those guys were also in first place. So we took down first place now. Nice. What can I do to really utilize Dragonheart better? I mean, getting high AP would be nice so then I can get more of a percentage on it, but we don't really have many things to, like, buy to get high AP in the first place. Because we don't have augments nor, like, a crazy item that could generate a ton just yet. I wonder if I should just buy another prismatic or just go for a regular item at this point. Because Deathcap will barely give anything. 308, that's so useless. That's not good. I have Demon King. So, I have a type of, like, build path that honestly sometimes can go so nuts if we get lucky and don't just, like, lose these next rounds. Because when you have both of these percentage items together, especially if, like, your teammate had, like, Twin Mask or something, you can start getting, just a ridiculous amount of base stats that get so bonkers that you're, like, extremely tanky and broken in its own way. Oh, what? Why did my bubble go that way? What? That's fine. Oh, it's not fine. My teammate actually died? Honestly, I'm kind of confused at how you died. Not him dipping on me, so I can't survive. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's alive for now. No, dude. My Demon King! Oh well. We're about to lose the game, which is tragic, but, I mean, not much that we can really do with what we have so far. We don't really have a crazy type of build yet. Our build is honestly kind of bad, only because we just, once again, just don't have high AP, which is why Eureka is just so mediocre early on. Even if I, like, spent all of these resources to get other stuff, it still wouldn't be that good. Let's just buy a Anvil and just get AP just to increase our AP further. So then these Demon King and Dragonheart can increase it further too. Cassio. Wow, that did no damage. I'm surprised that they ultied, but you know what? I guess that's kind of good, isn't it? What they did. Because now she might just die immediately. Cool. Well, that was a very free round, wasn't it? The Kindred wasted her ultimate, and then I was able to still have her slept even though she jumped over to the other side and just kill her. Big. The next round is another augment round, I believe. Right? I think so. And this Vi really doesn't die, does she? What does she even have? Does she have courage? Goliath, steal your heart, and a gore drinker for healing? I'm really grateful that we didn't lose last round because I like having one buffer through before we can lose too. So we thankfully can do something greedy for a round. I feel like getting adapt would be crazy at this point. I want that the most because then I just go Mirror Mana and then that would increase through the Dragon Heart and the Demon King so much. Darn, didn't get it. Probably just take Killing Time. Killing Time is just that we're going to mark them with like a Z ultimate, so we store damage on them. It has an 8-second cooldown, meaning that, of course, we can... Oh yeah, our CDR is kind of crazy at this point, huh? It's still, like, no AP, though. I'd have almost more ability haste than I do AP. It's kind of bonkers. I just want him to, like, fall asleep and stay asleep. That's the goal. Because otherwise I'm just dead. Nice, got him. Still a pretty bad situation to be in, though. Because I'm so low. Oh, thank goodness, dude. Nice fight. We're able to win. Yeah, my Killing Time did 2,000 damage that round. Did so much. They have Twin Mask on both of them. Jeez. Gosh, it still doesn't really give you that much AP, dude. I'll still build it anyways, whatever. Let's just get higher AP at this point. It did increase my amount of ability haste by a pretty ridiculous amount, so whatever. She might die to my ult thing. Oh, no, not. How is she still not dead? Like, just die, dude. This is so ridiculous. How did she live for so long? That was kind of unsettling. Like, I'm kind of confused at how many times she lived. It's probably just, like, nilly heal, if anything. But still, like, my goodness. Wow, my QCD really is non-existent. Increase my health. Probably just good because, I mean, look how much health I have. Also, do we have Elder now? Oh yeah, we do, so... We managed to get it fully stacked. We have 7 Dragon Hearts. Or 7 Dragon Heart stacks, so now we have Elder. Neat. These guys have a very similar build path, don't they? I think that my teammate might die before I even get there to save him. Bummer. Yeah, he kind of dies very fast. I don't really know what I can do for him, because I still don't really deal much. I'm kind of weak. I don't have much pen. Not that having pen would probably matter with how much magic resist this guy has. Sorry, bro. The only thing you could probably do is just, like, try to run away. And there's no way going, like, a lifesteal-oriented build would probably be that good. We're versus the people that are probably not possible to beat. Tragic. These guys have, like, 1 billion HP. And also this Zed is ridiculous. Hitting an enemy with an ability creates a shock blast. This is, like, such a trash thing usually. I'm just gonna take it only because... I mean, there's a chance that for some reason, with how much abilities I can cast, that maybe it actually is beneficial this time, but I doubt it. This guy is Blade Waltz. What's going to happen is that Zed will just jump in, Blade Waltz, and we just immediately die. That's just how it goes. Wait, what? Dang. Yeah, it's too much. We tried, though. It was really close, honestly. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm probably not going to do another Zoe game, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.